Before staring my shirt at the cafe, I tried hard to Jungkook again, but just like before, all I heard was the busy tone. I started feeling my heart sink a little more. Still, I didn't give up. I sent him a message, Taehyung texting, "Don't escape breakfast, okay? Please text me when you are free. I miss you." I stared at the screen for a moment, hoping, praying that maybe this time he would reply, but by the end of my shift, there was still nothing. No message, no call. We stayed inside the cafe when thought it was already closed for the day. I sat at the table trying to stay calm while Jimin wiped down the counter before joining me, already asking me to check on him, but he said, "Taehyung, my eyes widen." I put down the cloth I was holding and looked straight at the Jimin. "I'm really worried now, Jimin. Should we report this to the police?" He walked over and sat across from me. Taehyung, hey, don't jump to the worst conclusion. Maybe he just wants somewhere to clear his mind. Taehyung, I shook my head, fighting my finger nervously. I shouldn't check on him the first day he stopped messaging me. I should have waited this long. What if he needed me, Jimin? He reached over and gently grabbed my hand, stopping me from hitting. Hey, stop blaming yourself. You were just being thoughtful. You trust him. You gave him space because you love him. But Jimin, what if that space was a mistake? What if he doesn't want me anymore? Jimin, he let out a sigh and soaked into my eyes. Look, nothing bad happened to Jungkook. Young is doing everything he can to find him, okay? Let's just wait a little more. Just a few minutes later, Jimin's phone rang. We both stared at it, hopeful. Jimin picked it up quickly and stepped aside to talk. I sat still, my chest tightened. After a short call, he came back to me with a relieved expression. Jimin, he found him. Taehyung. My breath took in relief. I pressed my hand against my chest and slowly exhaled slowly. Thank God. Jimin is beside me again and spoke gently. Youngie, said Jungkook, told him he is busy dealing with a business deal with someone named Lee. Jungkook promised to call you back as soon as he can. My smile faded just slightly. That name, it didn't sound right in my ears. Something about it fell off. I couldn't explain it, but instead of feeling comforted, I felt even more unsettled. Jimin, hey, are you okay? You suddenly look pale, Taehyung. I blinked and quickly nodded, forcing a smile. Yes, thank you, Jimin. Really? Even though my lips smiled, my heart didn't. I told myself to trust Jungkook. He's not like anyone else. He loves me, right? I had to believe in him. I had to try. But the next day, when I woke up and checked my phone, there was still no message, no call. I stared at the screen. The silence loud in my chest. Then thought, was it that hard to send over one message, just one sentence to say he is okay? Am I not important anymore? He is too busy to even let me know he is alive. These thoughts swirled in my mind and stayed with me the whole morning. I didn't even notice the customer who entered the cafe until he was already standing in front of me at the cashier. His presence was heavy, like he owned the room just by standing in it. He wore set glasses, so I couldn't see his eyes, but I could feel him whispering into me. His lips were curled into a smoke, his hand still calmly in his pocket. I took a deep breath, stood up, and tried my best to smile. Good morning, sir. What's your order? Stranger Lee. I see now why he's so into you, Taehyung. My smile fluttered slightly as I gave him puzzled look. I'm sorry. He didn't answer the question. He just checked softly and leaned a little closer. Lee, chocolate. He can't drink coffee. Taehyung, my hand frozen over the button of the register. That comment, it's so too familiar. Could it be? My finger trembled slightly as I spoke again. Your name, please, Lee. Uh, Lee. My heart pounded inside my chest. I stared at his face again, now feeling a cold chill in my spine. Lee? He smiles a little more, was smooth but filled with something unbearable. Remember that name? We've been seeing each other again. He placed one bill on the counter before I could even respond. Lee, keep the change and keep the drink. You might need it. With that, he turned around and walked away. I stood frozen in place. That was him, the Lee that Jungkook had been dealing with, the same Lee who made me feel uneasy from the very first time I heard his name. Taehyung thought so. This is who Jungkook has been spending his time with instead of me. This is why he's been too busy. I didn't wait any longer. I called Jenny over from the kitchen. Jenny, can you please take over the counter for a bit? I need to step out. She nodded without question and walked back and saw Jimin by the stranger area. Jimin, I need to go. I need to see Jungkook now, Jimin. He looked surprised but quickly nodded. Go, just let me know if you need anything, alright, Taehyung? I nodded back, determination burning in my chest. He doesn't expect me to just wait and sit here forever, right? Jungkook, really, Jungkook, I miss him. I miss him so much. I want to see him. No, I need to see him. I slammed the pen on my desk and leaned forward, resting my hand behind my neck. The past few days has been more than stressful. I've been running around Spain partnership deal on behalf of my father and preparing for just board meeting all at once. Jungkook, just 2 more days. Jungkook, just hold on. I pick up my phone and stare at the wallpaper, a photo of Taehyung and me smiling during a trip. My chest itched. Just look at it. Jungkook, 2 more days, baby. I swear I'll throw myself into your arms, and the moment I see you again, talking to him would only make me miss him even more. I've been trying to avoid calling, thinking that if I focus on my task, the day will go faster, but it's hurt. It's hurt so badly to be away from him. Just as I was about to set my phone down, I received a message from Youngie. Let me remind you to message him. He is getting really worried. Jungkook, maybe just 5 minutes, just 5. Then won't make me run over his place and him in the list, right? I smiled weakly to myself and was about to dial his number when the doorbell rang. Jungkook, who could that be? I am working from home today. I was too exhausted to go to the office because I came home very late last night thanks to Lee. After his father found out about the dealing in the contract signing, he contacted me directly. I told him where Lee was, and the next day Lee appeared at my office acting all cooperative, saying he wanted to process with. I thought maybe, just maybe, he changed, but now seeing him at my doorstep, Jungkook Lee, he gave me a wild smile and raised his hand as if we were long lost buddies. He moved to enter my place, but I quickly blocked the way with my arm. Jungkook, what are you doing here? Lee, come on, Jungkook. I already accepted that you don't want me in your life, but now you won't even let me in your place. His voice was full of scream. I didn't reply. I just stared at him, letting him. It would only make things worse. Jungkook, we already talked about this. You promised you wouldn't bother me again, Lee, and you agreed to be my friend, Jungkook Lee. Lee, friend to show up something, you know. I rolled my eyes, adjusted beyond breathe. Jungkook, just please leave. I tried closing the door, but he stopped it with his hand. Lee, is that about Taehyung? That caught me off guard. My whole body tensed. Jungkook, what? How do you even know his name? Lee, what beer got your tongue? Jungkook, I said, how did you know him? He smiled again, that same annoying smile he wore back in college when he used to ruin everything good in my life. I met him today. A lovely guy work at the cafe, right? That was it. I grabbed his collar tightly. Jungkook, what did you do? Did you say something to hurt him? Lee, calm down. I didn't touch him. I brought a drink, smiled, and said goodbye. What else do you want me to say? I let go of his collar and saw him back gladly, anger rising in my chest. Jungkook, don't you like him that much? Lee, wow, you are really scared, huh? Jungkook, I'm not scared of you, Lee. I'm angry that I ever trusted you. Lee, I thought you were not ready for a commitment, Jungkook, nor with anyone who is not Taehyung. He loved a pearl jacket laugh that made my skin crawl. Lee, wow, you are really head over heels for me, Jungkook. Leave before I regret letting you talk to me. I turned to walk back, but he said something that made me frozen in place. Lee, then why didn't you ask Yoongi to look at him up? My heart dropped. I turned back, shocked. Jungkook, what are you talking about, Lee? Oh, heard your call with Yoongi. You were asking about the background check on Taehyung. Come on, Jungkook. Don't act all high and might not. You are not even sure about that poor guy. What does he even have to offer you beside his looks? I clenched my face, ready to punch him, when I heard something fall to the floor. I turned and saw Taehyung standing in the hallway, a plastic bag lay beside him. His head were clear and his eyes were full of pain. Jungkook, Taehyung, baby, please. He didn't say a word. He turned and ran down the hallway. Jungkook, Taehyung, wait. I tried to run after him, but Lee grabbed my waist. Jungkook, let go. I yanked my arms from his grip and punched him hard in the face. He fell back, holding his lip. Jungkook, you are a horrible person, Lee. I didn't do anything, Jungkook. You ruined everything with your twist game. I never love you. I will never. What we have was a mistake. You are nothing to me. You are nothing like them. I turned to leave, but stopped at the door. Jungkook, forget the contract. We are done. I don't want any deal with someone like you. Don't ever show your face me again. Even then, I ran. I had to find Taehyung. I needed to explain before he misunderstood everything. Running to the parking lot, I could barely breathe. My chest was tight. My hands were shaking. I didn't feel this scared since my mom passed away. I just wanted him to hear me out. Taehyung, my whole body is shaking as I walked out the parking lot, holding back the tears that are already letting to fall. My chest feeling heavy. I am beyond anger, but more than that, I am hurt, deeply hurt. Taehyung, thinking I didn't expect this, not from Jungkook. When I told Jimin that I was going to Jungkook's place because Yoongi said he was working from home today, He was kind enough to lend me his car on my way there. My mind was filled with questions, thinking, why hasn't he messaged me? Is something wrong? Who is this Lee? What does he have to do with Jungkook? But I tried to brush away the doubt. I told myself that I should trust Jungkook. He promised to wait until I was ready to talk about my past, and he never judged me. It was already enough to open up about my life. I never expected anyone to understand, but Jungkook, he told me he told me he respect my decision. That gave me hope. But now, after hearing what I just did, it all started thinking, was I really just someone he needed to check out, like I was hiding something dangerous? As I wiped my tears, I tried to open the car door. Just then I heard his voice. Jungkook, Taehyung, Taehyung, please. I frozen but didn't turn around. My hand clenched into fist as he caught up me, holding my waist. Jungkook, baby, listen to me, please. What kind of explanation can you give me now? I asked, pulling my hand away. I looked at him with so much pain, and I know he felt it too. You told me you respect my decision. What, that a lie? Jungkook, no, baby, no, it's not like that. Then why did you do it? He fell silent as lower. That silence spoke louder than words. Was that the reason you were avoiding me? Because you found out about my background, about how messed up my family is? You don't want me anymore, is that it? Fine, let's just break up. Jungkook, but nothing, please. Don't say that. I love you. Don't say we are over. He reached from my arms, but I pushed his hand away. Then shouldn't know. I shouldn't have believed in you. You are just like everyone else. Jungkook, please, then don't believe what Lee said. I didn't do it because I doubt you. I swear. I just wanted to understand. Do you trust me, Jungkook? Jungkook, yes, of course I do. Then why didn't you wait? I told you I tell you about my life when I'm ready. Jungkook, because I wanted to be ready to think. I wanted to help you think. So now I need help. Jungkook, no, that's not what I mean. You make it sound like I am some kind of problem to solve, like I am something broken that need to be fixed. That's not true. I'm not a project, Jungkook. I'm not someone you can save. I don't want pity. I just want love. Is that too much to ask for? Tears streaming down my face and blur my vision. Jungkook, I do love Taehyung with all my heart. Taehyung secretly love. You don't love me. You love the idea of loving me because of you. I am a good deed, something to feel proud of. Jungkook, no, Taehyung, please don't say that. Taehyung, you don't even trust me enough to wait. How can you love someone you don't trust? Jungkook, I do trust you. Taehyung, then why are you even having this conversation? He looked into my eyes, his tears falling. Jungkook, because I want you to see that I care, because I want you to know that I only did it because I was scared. I didn't want to lose you. I wanted to understand you better. I thought maybe if I know more, I could protect you. Jungkook, his voice broken and my heart clenched. Seeing him crying hurt more than anything else. Jungkook, you are not a burden. You are not a charity case. You are the most beautiful part of my life. Taehyung softly, then why does it feel like you don't believe in me? Jungkook, because maybe you don't believe in me either. Maybe you still think I live when things things get hard. Maybe we both have things we need to work out. He wiped his tears with his back of his hand. Jungkook, do you really want this to end? I stared at him, unable to speak. My mind screamed no, but my heart was confused and hurting. Taehyung thinking, is this love enough? If trust is still missing, Jungkook, I'll give you time. Taehyung, I'm not walk away. I'll give you space to figure out what you want. He took a deep breath and stepped back. Jungkook, you know everything I found out. If you want to know, talk to him. I'll explain. I closed my eyes when I opened them again. Jungkook was no longer in front of me. The space he left behind felt like a thousand pounds pressing on my chest. I slowly leaned in Jimin's car, the weight of everything pressing down on me. I took out of my phone with trembling hand and dialed his number. Taehyung softly crying, Jimin, buddy, Taehyung, what happened? Are you okay? Taehyung, can you please come pick me up, please? Jimin, of course. Just stay right there, okay? I'm coming. He ended the call and I got inside the car, hugging my knees and cried like a child. My heart hurt so much I could barely breathe. All I wanted was to be loved, just love, without doubts, without fear, without questions. Taehyung, how are you feeling? Jimin asked gently as he pressed a glass of water. We were sitting on the bed in my room. I didn't have the strength to look up at him properly. I just nodded and took a glass from his hand. My finger trembled slightly. My eyes were still color from crying too much. Then softly, I'm okay, I guess. And unlike before, I didn't hide anything from Jimin. This time I told him everything, what I did, how I felt, how hurt I was when I heard about what Jungkook did. I also told him how much I regretted the things I said. Quickly, I didn't mean to say those things, Jimin. I was just angry, but now I just feel empathy. Jimin sat beside me silently, his eyes kind of understanding. Jimin, you were hurt. It's normal to react that way. You are only human, Taehyung. I looked down at my hands, was trembling, Taehyung, but I accused him for so many things, and maybe he even deserved all of it. I was just scared, Jimin. I've always been scared, Jimin. Reach out and hold my hand, Jimin. I know and I understand you, but I also understand Jungkook. That made me fall into silence again. It's hard. Because I realized might we have misunderstood someone who truly cared for me. I remember all the painful words I threw at him and I wanted to talk them all back. Then softly I wish I could turn back time. I looked at the ceiling, tried to stop more tears from falling. I loved Jungkook deeply after so long. I finally felt love again, real love. Then thinking Jungkook gave me comfort, he gave me a feeling of safety, he gave me a hope, but I always let my doubts win. I always let my past speak louder than his love. Then why do I always ruin things in it? Why can't I just believe that someone like him could love someone like me? Jimin sang, his voice calm and thoughtful. Jimin, because you've been through too much, then your heart is still healing. That kind of pain doesn't just disappear overnight. I need slowly. But I really love him. I love Jungkook. Jimin gave me a smile. Jimin, I know you do, and he loves you too. He paused for a moment, looking serious. Jimin, do you want to know what Yoongi found out about your family? My body shifted as he swore. Jimin, I mean, it's okay if you don't want to. I completely understand. But maybe hearing the truth will help answer all the questions you've been keeping inside your heart all these years. I stayed silent, staring at the floor. My heart started beating faster. Thinking, do I really want to know? Do I have the strength to hear the truth? What if something I can't handle? Then sorry, what if they still can't accept me, Jimmy? Then was their lose, not yours. Then what if I'm still not enough? Jimmy, gently, you are more than enough, Taehyung. You always have been, Taehyung whispered. Do I even have a home to go back to? Jimmy pulled me into a warm hug. He held me tight like he was trying to take away all my fears. Jimmy, you do, even if it's not the one you were born into. You have a home here with us, with me, with Jungkook, with the people who love you from who are you. I lean against him, taking in his comfort. I know it's hard, so take your time. Young will always be there. You are ready. He knows everything now, and he never pressure you. Just let me know when you are ready to talk to him. Okay, I know slowly. Okay, thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy smiled softly and kissed my forehead. Jimmy, I'll try and get some rest. Okay, you need sleep. I'll be right outside if you need anything. He gently pulled the blanket over me, tucking me in, but before walking away, he said something that made my chest itch again. Jimmy, Jungkook has his reason. We both know that he loves you truly deeply, but just try to believe that someone can love you like that. We love you, okay? No matter who you are or what you've been taught, nothing will change that. And with that, he turned off the light and quickly left the room. I reached the ceiling, and the tears slowly returning my eyes. I wanted to cry again, not from pain, but from something I couldn't explain. Thinking I know they love me, I know Jungkook love me, I've been know all along, but I always refuse to believe it because deep inside I still feel like I don't deserve it. I always feel that way. I closed the blanket tighter around me, thinking maybe it's time to stop running. Maybe if I face the truth about my past, the pain will finally stop. Thinking maybe Jimmy is right. Maybe this time to go home.